the biggest thing, girl, is really your career. I was in a 3.5-year situationship with a karmic partner. A lot of times people tell you like, oh, well, he may not have this or he may not have that, but doesn't mean he's not the one. I'm letting you know he's not the one. I can really see like, wow, like I really did not love myself. This is your world. This is your life. You are the main character. Everybody else is an extra. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little chit chat. Get ready with me, girl. We're gonna be doing my makeup and we're gonna be talking about soft life, girl. What is a soft life? How to get a soft life? What steps can you take to create a soft life for yourself if that is something that you desire? We're gonna talk about all that in today's video, girl. Before we jump into it, be sure you hit that subscribe button down below, okay? Turn on your post notifications, give the video a thumbs up, girl. Join the fam, okay? Join the fam. Shop my loungewear store as well. This little robe that I am wearing is from my store, HIGHLIGHER.com. I will have everything linked in the description box down below and then probably in a pinned comment as well in the comment section for you guys to check out. But yeah, girl, that's it. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Milk of Magnesia. Now, this product, girl, is definitely for if you have oily skin, and honestly, it's not something that I would recommend that you use every day. I can go weeks, a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. Where's my thing? Oh, right here. Without wearing makeup. So this is not a product that I use like every day, but you know, it's really like, it's the best if you have oily skin. Like honestly, your makeup is gonna just stay on so good. So I'm only using not too much, girl, and I really just put it in like my T-zone area, in my smile lines, and then a little bit like right here. And that's it, and we're just gonna let it dry. Use this product at your own discretion, okay? And also, if you have oily skin and you have a really good primer that like, you know, you picked up from like Sephora or something, girl, let me know what the primer is so that I can be sure to go ahead and check it out. The next thing that I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I've been using 2 new products. I'm gonna link all the products in the description box down below for y'all today in case y'all wanna check any of them out. But I have been using the Brow Glue by NYX. So this one is in clear. I believe they come in like colors if you want to get a colored one, but this one is clear. And then I've also been using the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in the color Espresso. And let me show y'all, honestly, look how this looks. This is literally the skinniest little thing I have ever seen. Like, it's so perfect. It lets you be able to draw like nice little sparse hairs. So that's why I got it, girl. So first thing that I do, I have nothing on my eyebrows, right? So I'm going to just take this brow glue and I'm going to just brush my eyebrows in an upward motion. Then you can see I'm just like brushing it with my finger so that they will stay. And then I have my scissors here because I haven't trimmed my eyebrows in a while. So if any pieces are like really long, I'm literally just going to trim them. So after I do this, I just kind of shake up this little thing, and then I'm just gonna draw in the little sparse hairs or fill in the spaces with the sparse hair. I just do it super lightly. You can definitely leave them like this and give very much caterpillar vibes, but I am going to use my concealer. Then I'm gonna use this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan. Okay, and this is pretty much going to be it. Okay, now the rest I'll probably fix the little like tails once I put on my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. I'm gonna be using this orange LA Girl Pro just right around my mouth. And I'm gonna go on top of it with a little bit of that same tan concealer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes because we're not gonna be wearing any falsies today. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Too Faced lip injection. I always put this on pretty much first so it has time to sit. This is a lip plumper. If you have never used this before, girl, I promise you need it. This one is the maximum plump. It's really gonna help to just get all those lines out of your lips so that they look, you know, nice and full and juicy. So yes, okay girl, now that we've done these basic things, let's go ahead and jump into today's topics. Okay, so first of all, I know you can tell by the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about soft life aesthetic, soft lifestyle, what is a soft life, how to create a soft life, all of that. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is let's just go ahead and define what a soft life is. So I'm actually gonna let's just Google it. Let's see what Google is telling the girls so we can define exactly what is a soft life definition. Let's see. Okay. Soft life refers to a lifestyle of comfort and relaxation with minimal challenges or stress. Some people use the term in reference to a lifestyle that involves wealth and luxury, while others interpret it as simply being a simplified life unburdened from stress and responsibilities. I agree with this. I agree with this. Okay, so the first thing that it talks about is a life of comfort and relaxation with minimal challenges or stress. So first of all, baby, do you want to have a soft life? Because one thing about it, I'm gonna have a soft life. I don't believe in hustle culture. I'm not living in survival mode. I'm not on autopilot. I don't live like that. I live a soft life intentionally, and I created it for myself this way. It was not always this way. There are so many, we're supposed to also be doing our makeup, right? I'm like, girl, this is what I'm talking about. Doing your makeup, talking, it'd be so much. But I'm gonna be using this this foundation, girl. It don't even exist anymore. It's been discontinued, so just don't even worry about it. Okay. So my life, I would say my life now, I would really consider it a soft life. And if you guys follow me on, if you don't follow, girl, if you don't already follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok, okay? Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, girl. If you are new, welcome to my channel, okay? Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, girl. So you post notifications on, give the video a thumbs up. But I definitely do a lot of soft life content, and I've really created what I would consider to be a soft life for myself. And there are a lot of ways that you can do this for yourself if this is something that you are interested in doing. The biggest thing with a soft life, the biggest thing, girl, is really your career. If you do not enjoy your career, it's gonna be really hard to create a soft life, because we really have to honestly think about how much do we work? Do we do activities to bring money to us? Whether you have a traditional 9-to-5 job, or even if you're a content creator like myself, I still put in a lot of work. I just don't go report to somebody every single day. But I still put in a lot of work. I still have a lot of things to do. It's just different, and it's artistic. So people kind of view it as like, oh, you're not really doing much, but it's like, girl, if only you knew, okay? But yeah, if you don't like your career, if you're having to go into your job every single day and you are miserable, like no matter if it's like the specific type of work you're doing, or maybe it's not the work at all. Maybe you just don't like your coworkers, your managers, the people you're surrounded by. Maybe you work like in the public. I will tell you guys, you may or may not already know this depending on how long you've been following me on other platforms and stuff, because I do have 2 YouTube channels. But I'm a pharmacist. I don't really like identify with it as much anymore, but yeah, I have a doctorate of pharmacy. I worked in retail pharmacy for not even a year, girl, before I left. Not even a year before I left. Literally, I graduated in 2019 and I worked 2019, and then that was it. Like I was out of there. I could not take it. I couldn't take it. I worked for a retail pharmacy, a chain pharmacy, and it was a horrible experience, like just altogether. So it would have been really hard for me to create a soft life for myself, going into a traditional 9-to-5 job every day, working with the public, and just being completely miserable with not only co-workers and staff and managers, but also the actual public. So I would say that is step 1. I wouldn't say step 1 is becoming an entrepreneur, because not everybody is interested in being an entrepreneur, and honestly and truly not everyone can be, and that's just the truth. But to get a career that you enjoy, if you really enjoy the work that you have but you hate the place that you are, girl, look for a new job. Okay, look for a new job so that you can have some type of peace of mind, because you spend so much time at the office or wherever you work, and you don't want it to be a miserable experience. That puts you in such a negative mindset and just really brings a complete negative energy to your space, your surroundings, your emotions. Like, it's not a good thing. So that's step one, girl. Figuring out how you can find ways to enjoy your career, or get into a new career, or create a new one for yourself, okay? Maybe it's just time to leave the office that you're at. Ask for a transfer, girl. Or like I said, find a new job or something. And if you wanna be an entrepreneur, today is the day. There is no good day to start. There is no, oh, well, I'm gonna start on the 1st. Or, okay, I'm gonna just wait till next year. No, ma'am. There's no time like the present. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have a business you want to start, you want to be a content creator, you want to start a YouTube channel, etc., 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 whatever it is, get to it, okay? Word of the day. Somebody needed to hear that. So that's going to be step one. The next step is removing anything and anyone from your life who's not serving you in a positive way. Period. Anything and anyone. If you have people in your life that you feel like are not really supportive of you, or you have to question whether or not you can even tell them certain things because you don't know how they're gonna react, or they might get jealous, or you have to question their loyalty or their friendship, like they're not a good person for you. They shouldn't be in your life. If they are dragging you down in any way, they need to go. And that can be one of the most difficult things to do. I was in about 3.5 year long situationship with a man, obviously. Well, I'm not gonna say a man, obviously, girl, could have been anybody, but you know what I mean. I was in a 3.5 year situationship with a karmic partner. And only now do I realize that it was a karmic partner. Obviously, when I was in it, I didn't really realize that's what was going on. But now that I've, been on my spiritual journey, been on my healing journey, I'm able to recognize those things because I'm very self-aware. So yeah, it was definitely a karmic partner. It took me 3.5 years to leave. And the thing about it is, I always knew that I couldn't stay there forever. Like, I would literally tell this man, like, one day, like, we're just not gonna talk anymore. Like, it's just gonna be done. Like, I'm just gonna be a memory. I'm just gonna be a memory. Like, I would always tell him that. It's like, subconsciously, I knew that I would not be able to stay in that situation forever. But it took me a long time to leave just because of attachment and, well, maybe we can make it work, and maybe this will be okay, because a lot of times people tell you, like, oh, well, he may not have this or he may not have that, but doesn't mean he's not the one. I'm letting you know he's not the one. If he doesn't have everything that you want, he's not it. He's not it. If you're not really physically attracted to him, but you're dating him anyway, it'll never work. If the outside doesn't match, the inside definitely is not gonna match. Like, it's just not. So removing anything and anyone, getting out of relationships that you shouldn't be in. If the man is cheating on you, it's time to go. If you're dealing with baby mama drama, it's time to go, okay? If he's not treating you as the queen you are, the princess you are, the goddess you are, you need to leave. That's it. It's very simple, and I feel like we all know this. We all know that when it's time to go. We know this, but we stick around, we stay, and it's just, no. That's not creating your soft life. That's struggle. That's struggle. To get a man to treat you a certain way, like, if he wanted to do it, sis, he would do it. He would do it if he wanted to do it. If he wanted to call you, if he wanted to talk to you, if he wanted to see you, if he wanted to take you out, he would do all those things. You don't have to ask a man to do anything. A man who's really in his divine masculine energy wants to lead. That's it. That he does. If you're chasing him, you're texting him, you're calling him, you're trying to figure out when y'all can link, no, ma'am. Absolutely not. And that goes along with setting boundaries and realizing your worth. When you realize your worth, you will naturally start to set boundaries because you no longer tolerate things that you know are not good for you. It's gonna happen naturally. If you don't have any real self-love. So I would just tell you guys, I have been on this healing journey, this spiritual journey, this divine feminine journey for a little over 2 years at this point. And when I look back, I can really see like, wow, like I really did not love myself. I was really just accepting anything into my reality. Like, I just really think about some of the things that I've done, some of the things that I've tolerated, and I'm just like, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh my God, it was just 11. It was just 11:11 on the timestamp. Girl, like, no ma'am, no ma'am. We have to set boundaries. We have to set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, if you don't put yourself first, see, because the culture will make you think that there's something wrong with being selfish. Being selfish, I feel like it's a very negative connotation, and it's really just about putting yourself first. To say that you are not the most important person is ludicrous. You are the most important person. This is your reality. This is your world. This is your life. You are the main character. Everybody else is an extra. They're an extra. They can go at any day of the week. You can remove them. Any day of the week. No one has to stick around, baby. We don't give out roles for a lifetime. We give out roles for seasons. The show can't last forever. At some point, we're gonna transition into a new show and everybody can't come with you. We're getting new cast members. We're getting new cast members. Like, no ma'am. So you cannot be afraid to, you can't be afraid to let go. That's really the thing. Like, you really have to become comfortable with letting people go out of your life. No matter how long you've known them, no matter what role they have been playing in your life all this time, everybody cannot stay forever. Some people will. There are some people who will come into your life that you may have a childhood friend, girl, that you've been knowing since you're 7 years old. And when y'all are 70 years old, y'all may still be best friends. That's a possibility. But it's also a possibility that her season has come to an end. And although you guys have known each other for 25 years, you just don't align anymore. And that's okay. Same thing with relationships, with men or with women, with your significant other, whatever, with your partner. Everybody cannot stay around forever. Like, people, you have to move on and you have to be comfortable with moving on. Like, we have to get more comfortable with just starting fresh. Just starting fresh, just starting something new. Just, you know, that's how you create a soft life. You remove people from your life that are causing you drama, that have you involved in drama. You need to unfollow pages on social media that you feel like trigger you in some way. And when I say trigger you, I mean, like if you're still following your exes, for what? For what? They don't need to be in the next stage of life. Like, if you're not friends with somebody anymore, what are you following them for? Move along. If you're following a celebrity or an influencer or whatever, and you feel like every time you see their post, you feel some kind of way, maybe you need to unfollow them. But at the same time, you also need to ask yourself why. Because at the same time, you have to go on, if you want to create a soft life, girl, go on a healing journey. Because a lot of the times when people talk about soft life, they think all a soft life is just buying flowers for yourself weekly and taking bubble baths and buying Bath and Body Works candles and smelling good and having a body care routine. Like, baby, that stuff is all great, fine, and dandy. Like, and I absolutely recommend that you do those things. I absolutely recommend that you pamper yourself, for sure. But there's much, much, much more to it. And a lot of it is mental. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. It's a healing journey. It's a divine feminine journey. It's coming back to your divine feminine energy and being in the mode of receiving, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Receiving. Thank you for giving this to me. Thank you for doing this for me. Allowing people to help you, allowing people to give things to you, allowing things to come to you instead of being out chasing them. really sit down and think about, what do you really want your life to look like? Write it down. Let's say you got a magic wand, okay? It's giving Harry Potter. Magic wand, okay? Let's say you have a magic wand and you can literally make absolutely anything happen. What would you want today? There's no limitations. Anything. Write it down. Write it down and then start to manifest it, sis. Because the moment you say, oh, well, I want to make $1 million this year, but I don't really know if that can happen. Now we're going back into lack mindset. We have to get rid of the lack mindset. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. If you want to create a soft life for yourself, but you feel like right now you are living the hardest life. You are so deep in survival mode that you don't even know how to get out. You have to start somewhere. And the answer is to start with a healing journey. Step 1, start setting boundaries. When you start setting boundaries, people are going to start falling off. People are going to start falling off because people thought they could play with you, and now they've realized that they can't. So now they're going to start exiting stage left, and they can be replaced by new cast members, okay? Or they don't have to be replaced by anybody, because a lot of the times, as people start falling out of your life, you need that time for yourself. You need to be by yourself. You need to work to reinvent yourself, okay? This is how you reinvent yourself. This is how you start a new life. That's how you do it, okay? Let's take a little break from chatting. Let me go ahead and finish this up, girl. I just did my concealer, y'all saw, and then I'm just about to do a little bit of, I'm not even supposed to be doing this. I'm tripping. I'm supposed to be doing my little clean girl makeup, which does not involve this, but I already have it on. Well, even when I do, I didn't need to do this. Even when I do my clean girl makeup, I still contour my nose, just because I really like the way that looks. I also have not been using a beauty blender. Well, not a beauty blender, but y'all know, the little Real Techniques orange sponges. I have not been using those since I've been doing this new routine. And I actually like not using them. I feel like I've only been using brushes, and I feel like I like the results. So I'm gonna keep up with this. And I always like to go over with my foundation brush, just like on the edges, to make sure that everything, you know, is nice and blended. When I'm not talking to y'all, this is like a 20-minute face for me. So it's definitely, you know, quicker for me personally than doing my whole routine. Now I'm gonna use these little triangles. Y'all could get these from Amazon. I linked the ones that I have in my storefront. I really like these. I really like these. I used to wet my beauty blender, go over my makeup after I've done it with the brushes, and then I would dip the damp beauty blender in the powder. This is the Laura Mercier, but I have not been doing that. I've only been using brushes, and then I've been using these little triangles, and I really like this. I have 2 of these CoverGirl Clean Invisible powders. This one is $165 and this one is $180. So the $165 one, I normally just put this little simple little fluffy brush and just go over my whole face. This one is like pretty close to my skin tone. And then I'm gonna use the one that's $180 with this. This is also kind of like a fluffy brush, but it's a little more stiff. And I'm gonna use this to like bronze up. Then I have this super old Black Radiance palette, which is really a contour palette, but I always use the medium color in the middle for my eyelid. I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of foundation and clean up the tail of my eyebrow, the top part. A little setting spray. I'm gonna put on a little bit of highlighter. A little bit of blush. already said I'm not going to be wearing lashes today, but I am going to put on 2 mascaras. This is the Lancome Booster. It goes on white. It's kind of like a primer for your lashes, and then you put the actual mascara on top of this. So it's going to make your lashes white for one. To like blend the area up here that I couldn't get to because I was trying to, you know, lay my edges down. So girl, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. So what do we even talk about? First of all, we talked about so many little things in today's video. Soft life, what is a soft life, how to have a soft life, divine feminine energy, girl, karmic partners, just all the little things. So I feel like the topic I really wanted to discuss was like how to have a soft life and how to create a soft life for yourself if that is something that you desire and you are not interested in participating in hustle culture. You're tired of chasing the bag, you want to attract the bag. And the way you do that is you got to do stuff that you enjoy. You got to figure out how to, you know what they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And that's a true statement. It really is. So it's like you got to find a way to do what you love and still, you have to find a way to do what you love and use it as a way to attract money to you instead of working your ass off. Because you can get it that way, don't get me wrong. You can work your ass off. You can work 40, 60, 80, 100-hour weeks and you can get to the bag, absolutely. But you can also attract it to you by manifestation, by believing that everything is always working out for you, by living in your purpose, by doing things that you enjoy and finding a way to attract money to you that way. You can. And the moment that you say you can't, you're living in a lack mindset. And so now you know that you got to reprogram your mindset, because naturally this world is going to teach us that we have to work for every single thing that we have. And we simply don't. We simply don't. Like we don't have to do it. We don't have to participate in the shenanigans that are going on in this world. I feel like one of the really important things to realize is that you are the main character. Everyone else is an extra. You are creating your own reality every single day, whether you realize it or not. The things that you look at as bad things and the things that you look at as good things are happening to you because you allow them to happen. Nobody else is doing it, sis. It's all you. It's all you. Take responsibility. Okay, that's number one. Take responsibility. And when you take responsibility, also know that because you are taking responsibility, that you are capable of changing it. If you don't like something, you can change it. You don't like where you live, move. You don't like the friends that you have, get rid of them, make new friends. Like, you don't like the way that this man treats you, get rid of him. Or the way your partner treats you, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Like, they don't have to be around any day of the week. I know people make it seem like we can't do whatever we want, but we actually can do whatever we want. If you wake up tomorrow morning and you're like, you know what? I'm about to move. I'm about to quit my job. I'm about to move to a new state. I'm gonna get a new job, or I'm gonna start a business, or I'm gonna do whatever. It's like all about what you believe to be true. It's all about what you believe to be true. If you believe that everybody is against you, if you believe that you can't make it happen for yourself, whatever it is that you want to make happen, then you won't. Then you won't, because that's what you believe. And if that's what you believe to be true in your reality, then that's what is true. People like to say being optimistic, or like the 333. People like to say that that if you're being optimistic, you're not being realistic. And the thing is, realistic isn't really a thing, because if you're saying that you want to do something, or you believe that something is going to happen for you, if it hasn't happened yet, then no, it's not real. It's not real. You can't tangibly see it, touch it, or anything else. So no, it's not real. But if it's real in your mind, then it can absolutely happen for you. My battery is getting ready to die, girl. So I guess that was the last message. Okay, just know you're the creator of your own reality. If you want to live a soft life, baby, you can absolutely live a soft life. You want to live a soft life, then you can absolutely live a soft life, but it is up to you to create it. And yeah, girl, I feel like that is all that I have to say in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If y'all have any other topics that y'all want me to talk about, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, girl. Also, this robe that I'm wearing is from my loungewear store at jofficial.com. I probably already threw that on the screen earlier in the video, girl, but in case you missed it, be sure you use the code ITGIRL to save you some money on any regular priced item. I will have all that in the description box down below, and probably in a pinned comment as well for you guys. But yes, check out some other videos while you're here, girl. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, join the fam over here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.